Hi guys, Paul from Warrior Tactical Systems here. In this video we're going to look at a technique to use when you have a knife against an unarmed opponent. Okay, now why would you do this? If you had to use this knife at all for self-defense, then this is deadly force. Okay, so you'd have to be justified to even draw this blade. So this person is either bigger, stronger than you, they've injured you in some way, maybe there's multiple opponents, and you need to use this knife to survive. So keep in mind that you got to understand that legal use of force, and we have other videos on that. What we're going to look at here, especially with multiple opponents, someone may try to grab and control your weapon-bearing limb. Okay, so we have to have some ways to deal with that. Now, if I have my partner come in here, a couple ways he can grab. He can grab from underneath, or he could grab from up above, and I could be in either grip, it doesn't matter, but those are the two basic positions we're looking at. If he grabs in, say, with both of his thumbs facing the same way, like this, okay, well, that wouldn't likely, but you could see there, that's easy to open. Same way here, if he grabs like this, there's a lot of opening here. Those aren't very good grabs. It'd be easy enough just to pull it away as you're hitting. Okay, but we want to look at if he gets a good grip on it. Now, I'm from Jeet Kune Do originally, and simple is good. That's what we like. So when he grabs here, simple is good. Okay, nothing wrong with cracking him. If I crack him once, he lets go, I can move on. I can deal with the second guy. I can come back on him, whatever it happens to be. So that's always good. But we know from hitting a lot of people and seeing a lot of people hit in UFCs, boxing matches, you don't always get to stun them or knock them out completely. Okay, hopefully I've reset his loop to some extent. I've diminished him in some way if I've hit him a few times. Okay, if I've hit somewhere, maybe I can release this. Nothing wrong with that. But we want to have a leverage-based way to do it as well. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to come up the inside. Now, again, nothing wrong with wrenching and all those other things if you can do it. But when there's all this tension, we're moving around, he may have his shoulder down into me, it's not so easy. So I want to have this skill. What I'm going to do, come underneath. If I happen to get an uppercut here because he's leaning forward, that's great, but it's secondary. I'm coming up underneath one arm and over the top of the other. Okay, creating a lever here. Those of you that do some clinch work, you may be familiar with this. Okay, as I lever him over, I create an opening here and a good lever for my arm to move through. What I'm going to do is crank this out this way. Okay, now I still have control. I can come in, might as well keep that control, stick him a little bit, push him away, go to the next one, whatever it happens to be. Okay, now once you've got a feel for the technique, all right, let's do it one more time. He gets a hold of it. I come up underneath this near arm, over the top of the forearm, lever him over as best I can, and lever this out. Okay, once you've got that technique, have your partner grip it as hard as he can, try to get a feel for doing it against a little bit of resistance. Okay, we're not moving yet, we're not fighting back, he's not headbutting me, all the other things, but I'm just pressure testing a little bit against the grip. So go ahead and grip hard. Okay, he's really gripping hard. I'm going to lever, it comes right out, okay, because it's leverage based. Same principle applies on the high line. Okay, start out nice and light. Again, hit first if you can. I'm here. If I can crack him, if I can pull him into a knee, by all means, go for it. It may be the quickest way to release this. But I need to understand that leverage as well. So again, he has this grip. What I'm going to do after I've hit, after I've done what I could, I'm going to bring my elbow up, bent, and down. Okay, let's see that from this side. He's here. Okay, I've done my strikes, done whatever I could to release this. Come up, down. Okay. Now, to get a feel for it against a little bit of pressure, and grip hard, okay, come up and down. And again, I can attack again, push him off, go to the next guy, whatever it happens to be. All right, thanks, Nick. So, that gives you an idea of how to get that release when somebody's controlling your weapon-bearing limb. You need to get this back in the fight quickly, especially when you have multiple opponents. And we'll try to throw some more full-length videos up on multiple opponents over at warriorfocus.com. But we do a drill where we have one partner will have boxing gloves on, he's trying to hit you in the head. The other one will have empty hands so he can grab your wrist. And the two of them are moving around, trying to hit you and grab you, and you can kind of work through this while somebody's hitting you. It's a lot of fun. So again, this is a very practical use of a deadly force weapon here. Okay. All right, guys, stay bladed.